the name Hangzhou. In Hangzhou, here in China, Hangzhou is a very, very well-known tourist city also. You know, Hangzhou is one of the 7 ancient capital cities here in China. Because over about 1,000 years ago, Hangzhou was served as the capital city of Wuyue Kingdom. And also it served as the capital city of Southern Song Dynasty. So that's why Hangzhou is not only a place which is very beautiful of the scenic, the scenic spots, but also it's very kind of like profound cultural meanings here in Hangzhou, yes. And no wonder that the 13th Italian traveler, Marco Polo, he depicted like this: Hangzhou is the most beautiful and most splendid city here in China. And he said that at that moment in Yuan Dynasty here in Hangzhou, there were about over 120,000 bridges here in Hangzhou. Yes. So because you know, because all water systems here, the Qiantang River, the West Lake, and the Grand Canal here, so that's why so many bridges here. Yeah. And may I introduce myself to you first? Yes. My name is Wen Wen. W-E-N, Wen Wen. That's my Chinese name. Yes, which means beautiful clouds in the sky. Yes. Oh, thank you. I'm flattered. So you may call me Wen Wen, 1 not 2 okay? And here's my young fellow, 小谢. Xie, you know how to say thank you in Chinese? That is 谢谢, right? 谢谢. So he is 小谢. Yeah, very nice girl. And here is our driver, Mr. Xu, XU Xu. Yes. So the 3 of us will join your group. I hope that we'll have a very nice afternoon. Okay, in Tangqi. Yes, in Tangqi. 谢谢. Wow. You already learned some Chinese now, right? You know how to say 你好?
你好, namaste.
Namaste. Yeah. Assalamualaikum. Waalaikum salam. Yeah. Oh, yes. I have an Indonesian name, which is Megawati.
Oh, nice.
You know Megawati, that is the daughter of Sukarno, right? The president. Yes.
Most beautiful country.
Garden city. Yes. So you see, we have the West Lake here. Have you been to the West Lake?
No.
Oh, I suggest you have to go there. Yes, to see the beautiful West Lake. It's also inscribed on the World Cultural Heritage List by UNESCO. So the Hangzhou, the West Lake, is not only belong to the Hangzhou people, but it also belongs to you, right? So here, I have a map here to show you. You can have a brief idea of how the city looks like. So we are going to Tangqi ancient town, right? You know where are we going? Tangqi. Tangqi. That is the ancient town, and also that is the start of the Grand Canal Hangzhou part. You know the Grand Canal? Where does it start? It starts from Beijing. Far, far, far away. Yes, 1794 kilometers long, all the way from Beijing to Hangzhou, the Grand Canal. And it is the longest, the oldest man-made canal in the world.
Nice.
1794 kilometers long. So I'm very proud of that. So our ancestors, they were very smart. So together with the Great Wall and also the Grand Canal, both of them, they are proud. Yes, we're proud of that. They are the very important and the great projects in China, in ancient China. But we can say that the Grand Canal is also like a kind of like a highway in ancient times. because of the Grand Canal, it connects the south and the north together, right? And we can transport the rice, fish maybe to the north, right? Because Hangzhou, even from the ancient times, it was called the hometown of silk and tea. And also because we grow rice here, right? Yeah, because we eat a lot of rice, like also rice noodles also. But here in Hangzhou, it's very different. Because when in the Southern Song Dynasty, the emperors and also the royal families, the high-ranking officials, they were all from the north, from the Henan province. So that's why they brought the northern culture to Hangzhou, to the south. And that's why in Hangzhou, if you just go to the streets, you can see lots of noodles restaurants. But that's not rice noodles, that's wheat noodles. Wheat noodles. And they not only bring the noodle culture here to Hangzhou, but also they also bring kind of like dialects here. Here in China, yes, mainly we speak Mandarin, right? Like 你好, 谢谢. So these are all Mandarin. But here in Hangzhou, we also speak dialects. Different dialects. Like in Zhejiang province, we have different dialects. Hangzhou, we speak Hangzhou dialect, and Ningbo, we speak Ningbo dialect, and there's also Wenzhou dialect. Actually, I'm not a native here from Hangzhou. I was born in Wenzhou. That is also a coastal city in Zhejiang province, further to the south. And in Wenzhou, we speak Wenzhounese, like Wenzhou dialect. And the people from my hometown, we are called Oriental Jewish. Oriental Jewish. Excuse me, please fasten your seatbelt. Yeah, the town we are going to, actually, it is a very old town with a history of over 1,300 years. So that's why there are lots of stone roads there. And also, the bridge there is very old. It's also stone because it's raining a little bit, drizzling a little bit, so that's why it can be quite slippery. So later, when we go there, it's better to be careful, especially lots of people, you have very heavy cameras with you, right?
Yeah.
Welcome. So if you have any problems later, you just feel free to ask me, okay?